Good evening. It's late night here in Toronto, and uh, it's been a while too since I last worked on this project on live stream. Um, to be honest, since my previous approach was a bit, um, the previous approach to this project got too deep into the weeds, and I feel that um, it wasn't really going to result in a coherent piece. I did take a step back. Uh, I've got here a revised plan for the entire neighborhood of Forum Viridae, which is, in my opinion, a lot cleaner and a lot more, a lot less ambiguous. Um, for instance, in the previous plan, which I don't have handy because I did overwrite the file, um, the roads were kind of just left up in the air. They were just a gap of about I guess 10 meters or 5 meters in the in between the rows of houses indicated in green here. Um, I decided to actually convert the gates indicated in magenta here into standalone buildings. Um, but once again, I'm delving too deep into the weeds, even as I explain this revised master plan. I've been keeping a log since beginning this project, um, and as I uh, as I started working on it, I found myself getting stuck in the uh, you know in the details, and but after taking a step back and actually deciding to approach this project in the more uh, I guess you would call it a more top-down approach, uh, I'm actually quite daunted by the scope of this project. Um, as it turns out, I'm probably going to have to model the entire neighborhood in one file, um, at least at a top-level view. And and the ideal way to keep the entire piece coherent is to plan it, block out the entire thing first, and then progressively and in stages refine the entire neighborhood one step at a time. Um, that is a very daunting approach. Um, there's quite a bit to model here, and so that's been keeping me from starting. Um, but anyways, I suppose I have to get started working on this. I have here the plan of the neighborhood, and I also have Blender open. So what I'm going to do is start modeling the entire neighborhood in Blender. I think I'm going to try and I'm going to bring up the window here. And then we're going to see about hmm, okay. I'm going to convert this map into a blocked out series of cubes. Um, hmm. Okay. Alright. Turn on grid snapping so that I can get the meter grid to. Okay. And I'll put on some tunes. It is really late. For the past while, it's been really hard to find time to work on my projects. But it's not, it hasn't been, or rather, I have more time than it seems. I just have been procrastinating. Alright, so I'm going to convert this map into a there's a scale here. Each of these larger grids is about 10 meters. If I can get a sense. Okay. I think what I'm going to do is actually model it at, I guess it works out to 1/10 of what it's 1/10 of what it's supposed to be, and then I'll just scale it up for the sake of having the grid to go by. Oh, that didn't snap to the grid. Curious. I think I'll indicate these with color as well. That'll make it easier for me to... Okay, waiting for a material to be created. There we go. Part. Only I could see the... Probably is a way to make... Viewport display. Ah, there we go. Just take this hex code. There we go. Then I don't even need the material, I suppose. Oh, no. Interesting how it snaps to the middle of the grid. Oh. Oh, it's a bit harsh on my eyes. Duplicate a few of these housing lots. There we go. It does help that this project is symmetrical on the x-axis, in the east-west direction, I guess. Let's see, this here is commercial. Oops. This is another material. Should be able to do this. There we go. I don't really need to apply these colors to the material, given that there won't be any rendering done. Oh, whoops. There we go again. Go. Plaza material. No. It's whiffy. Oh. go. Oops. Hopefully I can move it down that half increment there. Okay, if not, then I will do this using measurements. There we go. Oh, I can't see the grid through here. Let's see if this will do it. There. understand why the scaling is affecting the z-axis. It's because these are top coordinates. I'm curious what I've got going on here. Oh well, it works for the time being. Oh, maybe yes, I am going. Now I need to find out where this is off. Okay, I found it. 7, 5 maybe? There we go. I suppose I'm gonna have to combine these objects. Right. Rotate it all together. Let's see if I can fit it together like a puzzle. There we go. Now, what's missing is the gazebo allocation. It's not showing because okay. Alright, so now that I have everything plotted out, I can start to give everything height. So first things first, I'll just find some way to flatten everything. I wonder if there's some convenient way. Probably I'll join everything. It looks like a mess right now, but use the 3D cursor as an axis. Oh, that's not scaling. Well, I'll still need that. But not now. There we go. I wonder if this is going to cause problems later down the road. Let me. Okay. So, let's go into this plan of ours and separate it by materials. There we go. Now, I have here all the plazas. You know, I never thought to give this whole project, to elevate the project, but I'm thinking now that that might be pretty cool. But what, I'll demonstrate what I mean in a moment. Okay. First things first, let's give everything some elevation. Okay. Oh. Curious. Seems everything has kept its height. Okay, so then in that case, let's try and apply scales. Maybe I shouldn't have done that either. Huh. Let's see what happens now if I... Okay, no. There's no effect to scaling it into that axis. Because I've converted all of these into planes, essentially. And sure enough, if I go in here and merge by distance, I would get something funny. Then I guess I shouldn't apply the... Ah. Okay. I think I'm getting stuck in the details again. Oh well, what's the worst that could happen if I do this? Oh, wait, maybe not. There's a key I'm forgetting here. Select all by material. Shift G. Okay. Okay, let's select everything that's of the same material and scale it up if possible. Because it's at 0, it won't scale up. let's do it like this then. Why do I feel like I'm doing something very silly? Okay, I guess I was hoping that there was some easy way to do what I'm about to do. I guess I don't know enough Blender to do it in an easier way, so I'm just going to have to whoop. Oh, it doesn't even active element. I need everything to be at the same height. As well. Is that putting at the top? Curious. I'm sure that tomorrow I'm gonna think of some much better way to do what I'm doing right now. Maybe if I had started with planes instead of cubes. This is a mess now. Okay. One more attempt. I'm gonna join everything. Scale it all down to 0. Oh, put that like that. Go to the 3D cursor, no snapping. 0. Okay. Split that loose parts. Distance. There we go. Okay. I've converted everything into planes. Thereby undoing the silliness that I did earlier. Hopefully. Okay. So I should now be able to do this. Okay. Alright. Now I want to select the top surfaces of all of these dark green ones. Can't exactly select coplanar. Okay. Join everything. Split by materials. Now this will be at the lowest elevation. The parks will be at a slightly higher elevation. I should just be able to select coplanar. Oh. Here it is. I wonder why this one wasn't coplanar. Knowing that that approach is appropriate, I'm just gonna extrude everything by less. Given that everything is going to be scaled up 10 times, 25 centimeters would be like 2.5 meters, and I don't want the whole neighborhood to be elevated 2.5 meters from the surrounding roads. So it's gonna be a very slight elevation. I think more like 0.025. Well, 25 centimeters. No, 0.05. Join everything again. Separate it by materials again. Okay, so the lowest house here is 2 stories. Let's do a bit of math here. Just open up this memo here. Let's say each story is about 5 meters. 5 meters times 5 meters on that would be, well, it's just 5 meters divided by 10 plus the, no, I can just, oh, okay, alright, okay, 0.5 then. Later, move it up by 0.5. And then move it up another 0.5 because it's 2 floors up, 2 stories. And then I have to account for the roofs as well, which will probably be another 4 meters. 3, 4. So, 4. Okay, I should probably keep... Aw. And to you as well, Dado. Oh, well. Thank you for tuning in. Okay, so I should probably keep a chart here. Residential story. 5 meters. Roof. About 4 meters. Okay, move these up another floor. Oh, maybe. Make the commercial units a bit taller. Seems that all the commercial units on the map are 3. So... Oh. Something's off about these, about whatever's going on in the back here. It never seems to be selected when I do the coplanar stuff. I hope that doesn't cause issues down the line. Okay. And the gates are gonna be even higher, even taller. Let's make it 6 meters. And the roofs will kind of be like pinnacles. I'd say also 6 meters. Six 1.8. Plus another, okay, plus another 0.6. Plus another 0.6. Okay. And I have no clue what the gazebo ought to measure in terms of height. Let's say this gazebo is 6 meters high? That seems a bit short. That seems a bit tall. So this gives me a bit more of a... I have a better picture now of what the neighborhood will look like. I'm also noticing I've got residential units here that are in the corners, and I don't know how those will be accessed. Perhaps they'll just adjoin with the adjacent units. Okay, but I need to get an idea of what these places will look like. On the ground. So let's rename everything. Park, Plaza, gazebo, residential, commercial, gate. There we go. So at some point I'm going to scale this entire project up 10 times because it is currently 1/10 scale. And all of my units are, I'm adjusting all of my units accordingly. However, However, it is inconvenient to adjust my units as such. I'm just wondering right now whether I can get a better sense of what shading will look like. Probably gonna have to use a render view. With the whole place faces north, and it's in the northern hemisphere. Gonna have to play around with lighting. But I don't know anything about lighting, so I can only assume. Is that how the sun works? Okay, this is one area where I have no knowledge whatsoever. Lighting, so I think what I ought to do is go back and do some studying on this. Figure out how the sun is supposed to be. What I'm trying to do is figure out what the place will actually look like once it's lived in. It's, you know, some of these areas, are they way too dark and in the shade? That might inform the way that I design my buildings. You know, it doesn't necessarily mean that the plazas need to be wider. I should just set back the houses, maybe. In fact, that's probably what I'll do. In order to ensure that the plazas have some sunlight in them. Right. This is also an option. As far as I can tell from current design, a lot of these plazas, these garden squares are going to be permanently in the shade. I think that's a problem. Okay. But I think that we now have the information that we need to start refining. Okay. So first pass was for blocking out the mass composition of the whole square. It looks pretty balanced to me. I think it could work. So next I'm going to start breaking the buildings down into parts. How should I start? I know that I want to link duplicates. Right. Actually, I'm wondering whether I ought to create prototype houses that kind of duplicate across all of these instances. I'd best do rather than just talk about it. Okay, so I'm going to separate this into loose parts. Okay. So let's say this one. I'll call it the 2-story. Sort of spelled the E. Oh. Why does it throw an error when I spell it story? Okay. That's odd. Why am I... Okay. Okay. Oh. Okay. I think I know why that happened. All of these buildings need to have their origins reassigned. Hopefully now. There we go. wonder if it's possible to quickly link up a whole bunch of units. I'm almost certain that there is. Control L, link object data. There we go. And now they are all 2 stories. There we go. And this is a 3-story. Okay, let's start with the residential buildings then. I can already foresee that these corner lots need to be something separate. Okay, so I'll make this a 2-story corner. So, as I mentioned, I wanted to set these back a bit. So, what I will do to... let's hone in on this residential unit. I have an idea of what I'm going to be doing. So I'll subtract 9 meters, or 9. without a doubt, this is going to be set back a ways. The roof, that is. Guess I'll make it symmetric. It's 0.4, but I want the slope to be about 30 degrees, or... So now all the houses look like that, and that's a little odd, actually. I hadn't thought about these units here. Okay, so that just means that these need to be further distinguished. This one needs to be rotated 180 degrees. Yep. Corner middle. I think I'm gonna have to subdivide this. Take that vertex there. Again, there must be a more elegant way of doing this, but I can only think of it. No. Okay. So I'll have to delete this space. Oops. I don't think it's appropriate to scale this. I might invert all the normals, but I will try. Oh, whoops. -1, sorry. I don't think that was that was the best way to do it. I think there is an easier way to do what I'm doing right now. And I'm always looking for easier ways, I guess. Maybe if I, vertex. Two. Somehow, I think this isn't really going to improve the lighting situation. What am I thinking about right now? It's multiple things. First of all, whether I should set back the entire building somehow. The other thing I'm thinking about is how I'm going to tackle these 3 stories. first things first, all three stories have in common that they have 4 floors, if I include the roof. So I'll subtract 1.4. I'm getting a little tired, I think. It is 1 a.m. after all, on a Wednesday morning, Tuesday evening, Tuesday night. Rotate around the origin. Oh, okay. Okay. I should probably start thinking about heading to bed. 180 degrees. Oh, right. Yes. Wonder if I can do this. Ah, there we go. is there. Okay. We're just making the entire blend symmetrical again by linking up the other half of the neighborhood, all those houses. One. You know, I think maybe I ought to call it a night. It is 1 a.m. I still gotta go to work tomorrow. So I guess we'll just leave it at this for now. We've started to plot out the contours of the buildings, having already blocked out the general composition of the map. So I guess that's all for tonight. Yeah, thank you for joining. And until next time, hopefully I'll be able to do a little bit of work tomorrow on this project. I'm thinking maybe during lunch I might be able to squeeze in half an hour during lunch. Anywho, until next time.